Hello everyone, this is DInfinityX. Welcome back to Ultra Hardcore and Space Engineers, where we've got, well, I guess technically the mining vehicle isn't broken down. The fire truck is broken down, and I think maybe we can go and fix that. Now, there is some things around the petrol engine. The reason I haven't put it on everything, like I could put it on the respawn rover and just use that to power the respawn rover and not have to deal with the batteries. The thing is, the petrol engine is super overpowered, like ridiculously overpowered. Ooh, good thing I didn't get too far away. I just remembered that the driver's seat was also broken, so I need to get parts for that as well. But yeah, so it's just really overpowered, the amount of energy you get out of it. I'm almost positive the petrol engine on this base is powering everything, and the windmills are doing nothing. So technically I could put a battery on here. I just don't want it to explode because that's a thing that happens often. All right, I'm missing 8 construction components. Hopefully, that should just be into the operable but not fully built stage, I hope. Also, oh, the meteors are dealt with. Okay, that's fine. I do love the fact that there's just ships out in the distance flying. I wish that we had more than 1 or 2 at a time, because that would be cool. Thought I saw a third one. I think it was the tree. I wish the skies could just be full of ships. I understand that would be a massive toll on the game, just due to rendering and then the different factions fighting. But that would just be awesome. I want to see if I can change that. The fact that I can see the fire truck on fire from here is kind of awesome. Although it looks like more than just the engine's on fire. I'm really hoping it's still just the engine. Because if not, I'll be sad. And I just found random scrap metal by a tree. That's interesting. Okay, let's see if we can get this fire truck fixed. That's a no. And an unfortunately timed sneeze. Wow, I was missing more than I thought. Okay. Have to make the run back. Alright. Back at the base, I had to use the improvised keyboard weights again. Alright, and now for the 4-minute run back to the wreck. Okay, take 2. Can we get this thing fixed? Alright, the engine's not smoking anymore, and we have cockpit again. Nice. Alright, let's drive home, hopefully without hitting any potholes or trees. I think I hit a tree first, and then I hit a pothole. Hit another tree. I was just about to remark that the steering seems a bit like I'm veering everywhere, so that could just be an issue with the car. I need to improve visibility on all my cars because, yep, just like that, I have run into a asteroid hole. I just can't see them quick enough to react to them. Ooh, we found, I'm hoping this is gold. Hoping it's something. It is gold. Sweet. Okay, now I need to fix up the fire truck because it's starting to rust and things are broken. I do like the rusting. I just wish it wasn't so aggressive sometimes. I did not realize that was holding all of that on. Why would I grind that? I'm giving it a little bit more of an aggressive front end here, and I want to see if... that's the LED spotlight. If I can throw a spotlight on here to... I know I can throw a spotlight on here, but just to make it a little bit so I can see farther. All right, let's see if that improved the visibility. I know it's going to. I just want to see it visually. Oh yeah, that's so much better. So much better. I'm high centered a little bit. All right, now we'll just park it back up and see if the respawn pod is charged. If it is, we'll head back to the mining ship. All right, I think I have enough components to fix what I need to fix. Do I want to take this down? I don't think I do. I think I'm just going to keyboard wait walk it. In worst case, it doesn't work, in which I will just drive it back and we'll fix it here. At least this is a nice view to spend 6-ish minutes walking. All right. I hopefully got something really cool out of that run. If I did, it'll be at the end of this video. But I want to see... Oh, I hit Shift Tab. Did that just say hi, G? I want to see if my fix will work. Essentially, what I'm going to do is just try and connect the pistons to the rest, because technically these two connectors are merged. If this works, then I know what the problem is, and it's going to be a difficult fix. All right, can we get stuff to the drills now? All right, that is still a no, which tells me there's something else wrong, which means one of these is messed up. All right, I don't think this is something I can fix here, so we're going to take all this down. Ooh, almost fell in the hole. We're going to take all this down and just take it back to the base to work on, because I don't have the capabilities to work on it out here. All right, as soon as this gets deployed back onto... I'm stuck on the tire. It's close enough. I will... let's see. We want to reverse this and then just unlock that. There we go. And we can get back on the road, or back to the base, so I can fix this. I'm not so worried about hitting trees in this. I mean, I just hit a tree, because this is a much heavier of a vehicle. Oh, please don't run me over. Please don't run me over. Okay, I turned off my jetpack. That was not the smart thing to do. Slow down. Please slow down. I'm about to get... Well, I was about to get run over. Oh, I can't get in on this side. Oh, okay. We're good. We're good. Other than taking out the random tree here and there. I don't want to take out the trees. I'm really trying not to take out the trees. But this has the same visibility issues that the other two have. I can't see in front of me. All right, this is very hard to reverse at night. But we are finally home. All the vehicles have been returned. All right, I'm going to secure everything as best I can and try and figure out why this is broken. I was almost close enough to hook up the hose. That should be good. I do gotta say, I love this way of... Oh, I'm on the hose at connecting the car, because it's just so much fun. I have to remember how to... It's not that. How do I turn it? There we go. Okay, maybe I don't remember how to do it. Is it this? Yeah, okay. There we go. Alright, I think I've got... I don't know why the... Okay, there we go. I need to build up here and see where I screwed up. Alright, so we have... The way this should work, We have small to large, large to small, and this should be small to large, but that's not accurate. So I definitely screwed up somewhere. Let's try this again. Get rid of that. Okay, that is large. So I have a feeling this is very awkward to work with. Can I put something here? There we go. That'll help. Water. I am thirsty. All right. So, I screwed up at the very basic part. So, if I take away this block, yep, I screwed up at the very beginning. How did I do that?
Inventory full.
I also messed up because all of the armor was supported on that block. Alright, so I want to make sure I have done this correctly. Alright, so we have that. So if we go back to this, so large to small, small to large, and then I'm going to need a frame here. I had a feeling this wasn't going to place. We'll see if this works. I'm highly doubtful it will work. Okay, with all of this connected, can we get the stuff out of the drill, which is that stupid aluminum? Drill. The drills are connected. Oh, I can't believe I screwed up so early on. All right, I'm hoping if I take off all of this, everything is going to stay. We're not going to lose anything. What did I... Oh, I took out the frame. That could have been bad. Now I have to fix that. All right, well... Oh, it was connected because of the merge block. Got it. Oh, that sucks. I'm going to try and dump it off the back here so I can throw it into the, Are we going to flip? Is it going to explode? Nope, just bounce. That's fine. Alright, now I've got to rebuild all of this. Ooh, my batteries look toasty. Yeah, because it's... Let's make sure it's not about to explode. Battery... Overheat 5 minutes, 6 minutes recharge. We should be fine. Alright, but in all honesty, I don't want to mess with the mining rig. I really don't. What I want to do is potentially make a glider. I also think I'm going to make a little fire station. I just don't know where I'm going to put it. Because I need to move the fire truck away from the base for a second. Okay, that's not exactly where I wanted to go, but that's fine. We're just going to park it around here. Not in the hole, though. This thing is so quick at accelerating. I need to be careful, though. I don't have a ton of iron. I've only got 6,000. I thought I had so much more. I mean, that's something I can easily fix, but I was really hoping I had enough iron to make this glider. Now, the biggest thing is, how am I going to make this... how am I going to make this work? Because I have to put a seat in somehow. What I'm going to do... Do I have... I don't want a flat pack. I don't want a big battery in it either, I don't think. Just trying to take a nap, and I see gunfire going off. Is it anything I need to concern myself with? Oh, not. Nope, it's just a cow, and that's a fan. Goodbye, cow. I'm guessing we have more wildlife roaming around. Oh, yeah. Let me go get the meat. Now, I wish there was a control seat that... I could just put... I mean, the closest is probably going to be the saddle. I don't think the bridge helm's going to work. No, the bridge helm's not going to work. I might be able to get away with a remote control, maybe? Unfortunately, the seat is not centered. This could still work, though. Alright, so in theory, I should be able to drag this way. And if I go into here, we can turn... This could end with me dying, absolutely. No, I want the battery, not the seat. We're going to turn it to auto. And then I'm going to remote access it. Or not. Remote control. Control. And if I hit... Okay, no. We want to... Oh, I need a gyro. That would be very useful. Alright. I have remote controlled this. I should probably put a wheel on it. Okay, one battery is not enough. Okay, this is a... Okay. Ooh, we've got positive lift. Oh, we're flying at least. We've got 8 minutes of power. Okay, can't do that. That's fine. This is definitely going to need some, I probably need some trim, not trim, the tail thing as well, and I'll probably need some landing gear. But this is working. And if I switch back to my POV, yeah, this works. Now let's see if I can land. Took off. Oh, no. Went up too fast. Okay. That's fine. And then we can just drag this up the hill. No, we can't drag it. All right. What if we... Oh, I don't have... I need to go into the remote control every time. That's fine. I wish it wouldn't put me like this. I think I have a third person with remote control mod on. Come on, get up. Get up. All right. This is a struggle. All right, I've slowly made it back up here. I mean, there was a good part where I was going somewhat fast. But I'm, just grinding my face across the dirt, trying to get this little glider back. Get it a little bit more power. All right, let's try it with 2 batteries. And see how well we... Okay, I'm not in control. Get in control. And then go this way. Oh no, we're still maxed out on power. We're a little bit flying a little bit better though. That's nice. Still maxed on power though, which is unfortunate. Try and bank around here. Head back. So I think I'm going to have probably at least 2 batteries on here, and I do want to get some wings on it. But we do have a flying vehicle now. I don't know why I was trying to stop. I don't have active ways to stop this. The seat is not looking great. I should probably look at getting those wheels on sooner rather than later. Otherwise, I'm going to end up being crushed by a glider. All right, let's try it with 3 batteries. Of course, I'm not in control again. Let's get in control. Fix the camera angle. All right, my first takeoff didn't really go well. Okay, there we go. Ooh. It needs 3 batteries to run. But we're flying. Let's try and get to the top of the mountain here. I've got 5 minutes. If I have to walk back, that's fine. I think this will be the first time I've seen what's on the other side of this mountain. I mean, worst case, I can just glide back. I mean, it is technically a glider. Now, the only thing I don't like about the aerodynamics mod is the fact that it does put a speed limit on flying. Because, I mean, how am I restricted to 50 meters a second while I'm flying? It just seems a little... I should be able to at least hit the speed cap. One would think. I need to set up thrust overrides on this, I just realized. That way I can mess around with settings and stuff without having to hold down the button. I have a feeling this is all just going to be mountains, isn't it? We're going to try and land on this peak right here. Alright, I wish I would have recorded that landing, but it was a bit rough. If I have damaged the engine beyond repair, I'm going to be sad because I am so far away from my base. Oh no. Yeah, I guess that's my misfortune, because I tail struck the ground. And I don't know if I'll be able to... Oh no. We have our first issue. Oh, my self-imposed rules. I've got a very, very, very long walk home. I'm going to turn off the batteries to preserve power, and then our next vehicle, I guess, is going to be something to take out that observation outpost, because that was my... Oh, we've got a prospecting station, too. That was part of my self-imposed rules, was I need to take out bases that pop up before they become a problem. But until then, that'll do it for this episode. So thank you all for watching. I should have 2 time lapses at the end of this video. So looking forward to that. And after 16 minutes, we've made it home. That was quite the trek. I got shot at along the way, so I didn't like that. And that observation post is exactly where I thought it was. So next episode, we are going to take care of that.